Process. The process, the process, the process, the process. Yeah, welcome to the process, player. You gotta trust the process.
Man, what's
player.
going on? Welcome to the process. I'm your host, Q The Interview. This is a special edition, Lead with Love. Lead with Love is my nonprofit that I've been running to mentor kids between the age of 15 and 20. I've had this idea to get the young folks on here so that we can understand what they need, what they're dealing with at school or in life. I also have a special host with me, Miss Crystal.
Okay, hi, my name is Crystal. Thank you for inviting me on again. I really appreciate it. And I do really appreciate being able to host with you with the Lead with Love podcast. Again, like you said, I'm a mentor, I'm a mother, I'm an educator, I'm a fitness instructor. I do a lot of stuff, right? So to be here with Gio, a really important, pretty cool influencer, makes me feel like I'm one of the cool kids.
Cool kids.
So yeah, so we're gonna, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk to Gio, we're gonna get some information about him, learn about what he do, the process, and all that good stuff, and what it's like to be a young person, a college student, an influencer, a content creator. And so yeah, we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk with Gio.
Right on. The crazy thing about it is I met Gio at PV Homecoming. PV is the best college in the world. I want everybody to know that, especially all the other HBCUs out there, that PV runs all colleges, But I met him at PV Homecoming, which is also the best. And it's so random, man. He helped me with parking. He helped me with parking at Homecoming, and it was just something about him throughout Homecoming. I kept running into him. I'm like, man, bro. He kept calling me Unc. I was like, damn, I'm really that old. You know what I'm saying? He like, what up, Unc? I was like, okay, YN. It's crazy, but nah, I don't call him YN because he's not a young nigga. But you know what I'm saying? He is my friend. So ever since then, we have been texting back and forth. I pray that he just be the most successful person ever. Also, just trying to pour into him. I don't even know why I wanted to do it, why I even was led to do it. But I called him to say, hey, man, you want to be on my podcast? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, let me just do that. You know what I'm saying? But I told him what I had going on with my mentorship. He let me know that he's also a mentor at PV with PALS and Access.
I'm in PALS, and then I also help with Campus Activity Board.
Yeah, so and he's a big influencer on TikTok. So that's enough of me telling y'all who he is. I'm gonna let Gio tell y'all all about him.
All right, yeah. First, I just want to thank y'all for having me on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gio. My full name is Jordan, but I go by Gio or Jordax on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm a social media influencer, and I'm also I'm known on TikTok and Instagram mainly, and I'm also a college student. I major in business management at Prairie View A&M University. And my passion is really in creating content and just inspiring the youth, So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, you know what I'm saying?
Right on. Man, you done on Facebook?
I just made a Facebook like 2 days ago. I ain't gonna lie, like that's
2 days ago.
Nah.
Facebook. Yeah, that's for the old heads.
Oh, okay, it's all good. Hey man, help me understand what it is to be like an influencer or saying I want to be a YouTuber, because I got on social media when Facebook first popped out.
Yeah.
That was in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, 2025. A lot of young people are saying I want to be an influencer.
Right.
What does that even mean?
I feel like it can mean a lot of different things to a lot of people. A lot of people want to just be an influencer because they like the money or they like what comes with it. But me personally, I like actually influencing.
So you don't like money?
I mean, it's cool. It come with it though.
Right on.
So but premature, when I first said I wanted to be an influencer, that's what I thought about.
Okay.
Followers and money and fame. You know what I'm saying? But when you really start growing and you start building a community, you start seeing the bigger picture of it. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of young people, they start saying, oh, I want to be this influencer, I want to do this, and that. But they don't really know what really come with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me actually pursuing that and, you know what I'm saying, doing the necessary things that I needed to get here, I kind of now see the bigger picture that this is not just like something you say you want to do or you just want to do it because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So when I first said I initially wanted to do this, I probably really didn't tell nobody. For real, I kind of just started doing it like subconsciously, like on my own little silent grind. But when I started seeing like the fruits of my labor showing, I kind of was like started telling my people like I actually want to do this. Specifically my mom, and she was just like, just stay in school. But it's definitely a journey. It's bigger than just saying I want to be an influencer. There's a lot that comes with it.
Okay. What's your thoughts on influencers?
I don't know. I work with children. I work with students that's about 13, 14, and they always say, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be a this. And I'm like, but what are you going to do with it? Like, what are you going to do with your platform? And of course, they usually draw blank, right?
Yeah.
What I did like about your content is that you really like to emphasize the practice and the power of exercising free will. I love it. I love it. So.
Thanks.
Was that something that you always had in you? Like just the confidence to exercise free will?
Yeah, so free will was a trend I started like I think probably like maybe like towards the beginning of August. And I've always had like confidence in me. So basically like free will, that's like where I go around and I pretty much just interact with people cuz why not? You know what I'm saying? It pulls in numbers, it pulls in views. And it's almost like I don't know if y'all heard of the term rage baiting, where you purposely try to make somebody mad.
Yeah.
Free will is almost like the opposite. It's like joy baiting. It's like going around like just like basically vibe checking people, like seeing what you on. People can either take it as like this dude's annoying or this dude funny. So I just started posting the free will content, and I feel like what helped me with free will is it allowed people to see me for me, and it allows people to be like, if he going out here doing all this random stuff and doing this, then I can do that too.
Like an authenticity. Like
it's
very genuine.
It's natural.
And from what I've saw, and I love it because I am also a free will type of person. I'm like, sure, if you want, who gonna stop you? Like, they gonna get mad? Like, what's the worst that can happen? So I do really like that. So what would you suggest kids? Because a lot of kids, like you say, they want to be influencer, they want to be these content creators, but how would you express or tell them, like, just be authentic? Like, what's one thing that you would suggest to these 8th graders when I'm sitting in class and they saying, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, but I don't know how to read. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. like what's some advice that you would give them, or like, that you can give me so I can take back to my students? So
me personally, I get hundreds of like messages a week of people just saying how much they want to be an influencer, or how much they want to do this with me or collab or start their own content journey. But what I would say to like the youth that want to start content, I would ask them, it's just like anything in life. Let's say somebody wants to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? They have their reason why they want to be a doctor. And if somebody wants to be a mechanic, they have their reason why they want to be a mechanic. It don't matter what that reason why is, but it matters to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my reason why for doing content won't matter to the next person, because it's me. We're separate. So if you saying you want to do something, you have to always remember that your reason why has to be bigger than the reason that you actually want to do, than the actual goal itself. For example, I do content because it's my passion, Hey, I don't do content because I seen somebody else do it and I was like, oh, I want to just jump on this wave because they getting money, they getting followers, they getting viewers. I genuinely want to do it. So what I would ask the youth is, do you like the idea of creating content, or do you really want to do content?
Right.
Because there's a big difference.
Right.
Me personally, I love what I do. I really take pride in what I do. It's part of who I am, rather than just it being like a trend.
When did you come into, I want to do this? When was your first, like, I really want to do this? What age?
I think I was like, I think it was quarantine. I was like 15. Mm-hmm. I was playing the game, and I used to play the game, and
2020?
Like 2020.
You was 15?
You were 15?
Yeah, like 14, 15.
Okay.
Youngin.
All right.
And I used to play the game, and I used to be laughing on the game with my homeboys. Like, we used to be cracking up. And when we went back to school, like when quarantine was over, like I used to not get in trouble in school, but I was a class clown.
Yeah.
So like I would always play.
Right.
And so one day my mama was telling me, she was like, you play so much, if you might as well just try to start making videos. But she said it jokingly, since you think you're so funny, because I always used to be cracking jokes in class. Like, I used to get in trouble for making people laugh.
So you want to be a comedian?
Yeah, and I used to say, and I used to
clown.
Yeah.
So you think you a class clown? So you might, like, you know what I'm saying? So like she like kind of made that joke. And she didn't mean it like in a heinous way, or like she didn't mean it in a disrespectful way, but it was just like, she was just like, if you want to be so funny, you might as well start making videos or go try to be a comedian. And so I didn't think of it like, oh, that like I need to be a comedian right then and there, but like I kind of just took it with a grain of salt and started like applying that. So like I would pick up a camera now when I used to do funny stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then that's whenever eventually my first video went viral.
Okay, so you spoke about your mom, man.
Mm-hmm.
What impact has your mom had with you?
My mom is has had a very strong impact on my life. Like my mom was a single mother, so it was kind of just all the time me and my mom just trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't the most rich, but she wasn't just dirt broke. But she kind of just always made a way. Like whether it was just making sure I had all my equipment for football or basketball
Or whatever.
Yeah, just really just pouring into me, praying for me, praying over me, and just really just covering me with everything she had. So almost everything that I do, my main goal with all of this is to make sure I can retire my mom pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? Even though my mom she's still young, I still want to, you know what I'm saying, take her, like she could rest. I want her to eventually be at the point to where she can rest and just enjoy life.
Or just do what she wants to do.
Yeah, because she supported me. You know what I'm saying? Even though when I first started, she was like, no, you need it. Like she was closed minded to it. But I just have to respect it because it's like it's not traditional.
Yeah.
Right.
But what I wanted to show my mom was that sometimes to break curses and to be different, you can't be traditional.
Okay.
So that's the route I took, and I just took a chance on myself, and I had to realize like if I was gonna show my mama that I could really do it, I'm gonna really have to do it.
Right. And your mom is an educator.
Yeah, my mom is an
Okay.
educator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mom.
So
Yeah.
that
Because my son, I that's what I was gonna like. So as a mom, and I see my son, he wants to do things,
Right.
but he hasn't really tapped into exactly what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
So what advice would you give me or other moms out there that have these 14, 15-year-old sons,
Yeah.
and they smart, but we also have to remember, like, the system and all these kinds
Right,
of things, like you
right.
said, generational curses.
Right.
Like, how as a mom do I support my son if he want to be a content creator? Because he be up and down the game, and I be hearing him cuss sometimes.
Oh yeah, I used to get in trouble for that all the time.
Yeah. So do
Oh
I
my
just
gosh.
close the door and be like, like how does he, like, I guess that'll go into the streaming part, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just kind of like if it goes back to the reason why he's doing it. Is he
Okay.
doing it because he loves it? Is he doing it just because he want to play the game and he not getting is he not focusing on other aspects of his life? So for me, it was more of a thing. Like I was handling business in every field of life. Not to be cocky, but it's just like, why would she say no to me wanting to do content? My grades was on point. You know what I'm saying? I was in school playing sports. You know what I'm saying? I was doing this. I was working. I had my own job. Like I was grinding. So like, why would she be mad if I was in there screaming or breaking something to try to get some views? You know what I'm saying? Especially when she sees, it's a difference between saying, Mom, I want to do something, versus you doing it and then saying, Mom, I'm doing something that I want to keep doing. Because if he were to just tell you that he wanted to do something, you would be like, okay, well, show me, right? Or
Right.
It's either gonna be no or it's gonna be no until you show me.
right.
So if you show me that you can make it happen, then it's different than rather you just saying you know you can make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I'm more like I don't want you to do it just because everybody else is
Yeah.
doing it. Like find something that
Find your thing.
like find your thing,
Right.
find your niche. Like everybody has something that they're good at. Everybody
Yeah.
have that unique gift. And
Right.
so I always tell them, like, hone in on that. And,
But when do you
just
really
push
find
it.
that though?
Where do you find it?
No, as a young lady, when did you find your niche?
When?
Yes.
I knew that I was going to be an educator from the age of 5. I ran from it.
Okay.
I knew very early on that I was going to be an educator. I knew very early on in my career, just from working with students. I started working with kids at the age of 17.
Okay.
I was a preschool teacher's aide half the day.
Okay.
And so when people say, because you're an educator, they say, why don't you do something different? This is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
I came here today and somebody asked me, but you getting paid? And I was like, oh.
Hey, got you.
But just to be able to talk and get to experience different people, be an influencer, be an inspiration, like that is really something that I'm passionate about.
Okay.
So when did I know?
Yeah.
When I
At 5.
when I went to PV, I was in nursing. I graduated with psychology. I was in education for a semester, and I was like, this is too easy because I already know I can do it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but I ended up being an educator
What
anyway.
about you? Do you know your niche?
Yeah, I know.
When did you find out?
I think for me it was more of where it's always been where my heart has been.
Okay.
So my heart has always been for people. Like, so for example, I was the type of kid like I remember one time I went out to eat with my mom and we seen a older man. He was eating by himself, and I was crying, and she was like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "Cause the old man eating by himself." Like, and to somebody you like probably like, "Why is this little like? Why would he be crying because of that?" But that's just the type of person I am. Like, I see the best. I feel for everybody. Like, I feel other people's feelings.
Yeah.
So I took that and I was like, if I can do that and I can make people happy, then that can make me happy. So I live off laughter, you know what I'm saying? And I live off like just being a positive and just being that positive vibe to people. So the point that I knew that I really wanted to be an influencer was like probably around, like I said, 16, right after quarantine, because I started actually posting videos. So my first video that went viral, it was a video of me in the weight room, and I was on the basketball team, so we just doing summer weights, and I was like shaking my face and I was screaming, and that was the first video. It got posted on ESPN, Sports Center,
Okay.
Bleacher Report, almost every sports engine you could think of, it was on there.
Okay.
And so after I seen that, I was like, this is my really like one of my first videos I'd ever posted. Like this has to be my thing.
Okay.
So after I realized that I had talent, I gave it to God, and then I let God lead me the rest of the way, and then here I am.
That's good. I mean, y'all cold then, cause I ain't know, man.
So basically, just be authentic.
Yeah, be yourself.
I know a lot of people say just record,
You know what I'm
Right.
just make some content of
Yeah,
what you
don't
what
force-
you like. Don't force.
I had no
it.
camera.
Yeah.
I had no camera. I had no laptop. I had no PC. I had none of that. I had an iPhone like 6, an iPhone like 10. Everybody else had like the 12. Everybody else was, and I had like the 8 or something. Like I just had my phone, and then I just took it. I took it where I took it.
Okay, that's cool.
Tell me about your basketball career. We was talking about that off camera. I want to know about the basketball career.
I was tough. Like, shout out Patrick Beverly. Before every game, I'm straight watching Patrick Beverly highlights. I was a defensive player. Like, I was really like that. But my basketball career starts in 2009. Dang.
For the time.
2009, I was like 4, 5 years old. I played for the YMCA. I played for the Celtics. We was a green team, and none of the men would step up to coach. So my mama stepped up to coach. My mama was a basketball coach for 16 years too.
Okay.
She coached basketball,
Shout out,
volleyball, and track. My mama really liked that. So my mama stepped up to coach. I got number 9. I thought I was Rondo. I was shooting all the shots. I probably ain't really hit many shots. I was 5 years old. Fast forward, I just kept playing ball. I was playing football too. I played football all the way up to middle school. But once I got to middle school, once I got to high school, I was kind of like, I really need a pick. I really wish I would have stuck with both. But going into high school, freshman year, I was probably like 5'1", like 89 pounds. I was literally like the size of this microphone. Like I was very small. And so I was like, I'm going to go to the basketball period, because if I don't, like football was a no-cut sport. I was going to make it regardless of it.
Yeah.
Basketball was a risk.
Yeah.
So I took that risk, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want it easy. I wanted to take that risk. So and plus football, boy, it was big.
Yo.
Yeah,
Right on.
they was big.
I just learned that football. With my son in high school, I was like, so everybody make the team.
Yeah, everybody made the team. So I decided to stick with basketball, and then I just played freshman through senior year.
Got
And then I got all the way up to varsity. I kind of rode the bench my varsity year, but I was like that.
You wasn't a hooper then.
Nah, I was really like that. But I went to
Bench?
my school was crazy. Like my school was my whole starting 5 is D1, and then like 2 people off the bench is D1 right now.
Oh, gotcha,
We
gotcha.
we lost to Duncanville in the 5th round.
Okay.
Oh,
So like we was
okay.
really
Well,
like
yeah,
that. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't tripping on really not getting in like that, because I was like that team. Like I said, I was like the I'll get down and dirty. If they had to sub me in and go foul somebody, that was me. I'm gonna go dive. I'm gonna go, like, that was me. Like,
Gotcha.
I was gonna do that. I was that workhorse. You know what I'm saying? And I still won an award on the team. Like I won the team award, the team captain type.
Okay.
So even though I wasn't playing, like I said, I'm a people person, so I ain't gonna be selfish.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna put my team first, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Practice player.
I hear you talk about your mom a lot, and your mom was the basketball coach. What about your dad?
My dad is a barber
Okay.
in Harlem Clark. Shout out Mr. Dunn.
Shout out, Mr. Dunn.
Yeah, Mr. Dunn's barbershop. That's my pops, man. Me and my pops relationship is different. You know what I'm saying? I love my pops, but it's like me and my mom having a very emotional relationship.
Gotcha.
But my dad is like definitely been there for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't at all like my games and stuff growing up, he was working. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was my pops, and my parents worked together, so it was separate. But that's definitely my dog. You know what I'm saying? I look like him. I think like him. I get a lot of my ambition and my hunger from my pops too. You know what I'm saying? I get like my book smarts from my mom, and I would say I get like my street smarts from my pops. You know what I'm saying? Both of my parents from the hood, but my pops from Harlem Clark, like real life. So it's real different having like both sides of that. Like you got a corporate mama, and then you kind of got a pops that was kind of get it how you live. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? They both turned out the best parents that they could possibly be, and I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
So, what are you going your takeaway from your mom raising you and also your dad also? What would you say you learned from both of them differently?
Okay, what I would say that
you gonna pass on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like I said, with my pops, he kind of got that like it's like a hustler's ambition mindset. Like my pops is like he really kind of just like, I wouldn't say cutthroat, but he kind of, with his boys, he more cutthroat. With the girls, he showed them a lot more love. But with the boys, it's kind of just like, you know, this what we gonna do, this how we gonna do. We gonna get up. My pops wake up every day at like 5 in the morning, every single day, even on his off days, like 5 in the morning, cut the grass, mow the yard, like get it done. Don't pay nobody to do stuff that you know how to do.
Right.
Know how to do it, like stuff that the dad will teach you.
Right.
My mom is more traditional. Like she believes in going to school. She believes in listening to people. My dad is more like,
nah,
you what? Like you straight. Like if you know how to do it, you can get it done.
Yeah,
and that's just how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad didn't go to college. Did my dad finish high school? He probably didn't. He probably did or he didn't, but he made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
like he's him. Like he got his own back. That's how my dad think. You know what I'm saying? My mama got her own back too, because like I said, she's a single mother, but she's just more traditional. You know, she's more structured. Like, for example, my mom, she's the type to plan out her whole week in a planner and write everything down and put times and this is what we're gonna do today. My dad wake up and see what need to be done and then get it done. That's how I am.
Okay.
So I kind of got like the best of both worlds. Like I kind of got my mom's perfectionism, but I still got my dad's like a little bit of spontaneous and hustleness. So it's like a good mix.
Gotcha.
And I'm thankful for that.
How does mental health play in your life, and also with your friends as well? Do y'all talk about mental health?
Oh, for sure.
Like, what is the biggest one? Well, not biggest struggle. What is some struggles that you see in your space with mental health, or what do y'all talk about?
Well, for me personally, I believe that mental health. Mental health is mental. I feel like you can control what you can control. I feel like what allows a lot of people to go wrong with mental health is they get caught up into what they cannot control, and they let what they can't control take over their life. That's why you see a lot of people harming themselves today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people letting mental health drive them crazy or like run into drugs whenever they feel like they can't control something. But me personally, when I can't control something, when I take a loss or whenever I feel like something goes wrong, I don't run to things of the world. I run to God.
Okay.
So I feel like that's the biggest difference for me. And personally, with my own circle, with me and my homeboys, lately, we haven't always been doing this, but lately, you know what I'm saying? Especially because it's Men's Mental Health Month. So we've been going to like Bible study and stuff and kind of just not trying to have those uncomfortable conversations that you don't have with everybody. You know, we talk about mental health. We talk about the stuff that we don't like in our life. We talk about the stuff that we go through. So I feel like once you let go of that it's almost like a you laugh and you play with your homeboys all the time. You know what I'm saying? You go to the parties and you do all these stuff. You make videos, but once people try to talk about the real stuff, it's like you close your hand. You don't let them really. You feel me? So we've been trying to just keep our hands open and just learn from each other as best as possible.
More about shame or ego?
Yeah, I feel like people definitely have ego. They have pride. They don't want to let nobody see their weaknesses. And what I tell my homeboys is like, we not real partners if we can't talk about what's real. If we always laughing and kiki ha ha, we not real partners. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got those friends like that you don't open up with everybody.
Yeah.
But you got, if your main core, like your core family, or your core people, you got to have at least one person that you could like keep it 100 with. Like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm going through it or da 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 to get to where you need to be. You feel me?
So who is your main person that you could really call on? I mean, no, we know the Lord and we know Mom.
Because I was sure for the same.
Saying we know that.
Right.
Like, who is your circle?
My circle gonna have to, I ain't gonna lie, them RR boys, man, Rich Off Road Trips, and my boys, man, Chin, JP, Zav, you feel me? Like, them my boys, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's crazy how God worked because we all stay on campus. And at the beginning of the year, I was like, I ain't trying to stay where I stay on campus. I didn't want to stay there. I wanted to stay in the new apartments, and it didn't work out. But I was so like, but it all kind of worked out because we all kind of just fell. We just fell together. You know what I'm saying? We started this group called Rich Off Road Trips. So we take road trips, and so far we've been to Baton Rouge. We've been to Austin, College Station, San Marcos. We going back to Austin next week. That like we just been all over, you know what I'm saying, moving around. So I ain't gonna lie, them really my boys, man. Like
What y'all do on the road trips?
Have a good time.
well, it's all videos. It's all like,
Okay.
it's all documented. So we just interact with people. Like I said, free will. Like it's a movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I recently sold out.
Positive base.
Yeah, I sold out all my free will shirts. You know what I'm saying? They been helping me. You know what I'm saying? So we just been moving as a family and as a unit. And so anytime somebody needs something, I will hope that they feel comfortable to say that they did, because that's how I want everybody to feel, especially around me. Okay. So them would definitely be like that's my family. That's my family, away from family.
So in the next 5 years, what do you see yourself?
5 years, I ain't gonna lie.
On TV?
Not even. I'm gonna be beyond that. I see myself on TV in the next 8 months.
Okay.
5 years, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't travel. I done been to at least 5-6 countries with my mama. I probably had me a little woman. I'm still doing content, but but in 5 years, I'm probably at the pinnacle of what it could be to be like a content creator. Like I'm probably really, I am gonna be like that guy in 5 years.
Who is that person that you say, no, I'm gonna get to that level?
Kai Cenat.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai Cenat, hands down.
Okay.
Kai Cenat.
All right, cool.
And when I met him, I still felt the same way. I was like, this dude, like, he cool. But I'm like, you feel me?
Yeah.
No diss Kai Cenat, but like like that's
I'm
me.
coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's all good though.
Yeah, it ain't even no competition.
Yeah,
it's just like I'm one of them ones, just like he was one of them ones.
Right.
Was.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
I have a question.
What you got?
So what y'all's dating life is like on the road? Like
Dating life?
Dating, like, you know, it's part of, like, for real though, like dating. What y'all do about that?
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I never had a girlfriend.
You trying to find one before you get all the way down?
That's what I was about to say. I was like, I would rather my girlfriend be somebody I already knew in my life. I never had a girlfriend. That don't mean I ain't, you know what I'm saying, talk to girls, but I never had nobody that could say like that was my boyfriend or that's my ex. That's just how I move until I'm structured and I'm, you know what I'm saying. I don't got no business having no girlfriend. I ain't where I want to be. I ain't got time for no girlfriend. You know what I'm saying, respectfully. You know what I'm saying. A woman could look good, but my dreams look way better. So I'm locked in.
Okay, y'all hear that?
But him, on the other hand,
he got all the girls. He got all the girls.
you know what I'm saying. It's not even it's. But like nah. Just I'm playing. You know what I'm saying. We are like, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, like we could get women. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
I know damn sure I can get women, but it's a mind thing. It's a mind
Right
thing.
on.
I just know that it's like with the different generations and stuff, you know, dating looks a lot different, especially if you like a content creator or something. So that's all I was like wondering.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
know, how do you navigate it?
It's there. It's there. It's easy. But why take what's easy when I want what's earned? You feel me?
That's a bar.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Nah, I mean, I don't got no questions, but I would just say, I want to say thank you, you know what I'm saying, especially to you know what I'm saying, for taking me under your wing and just kind of looking out for me, you know what I'm saying, and just really just being there, you know what I'm saying, texting me, you know, and keeping up, you know what I'm saying, staying consistent, because you don't see that in a lot of people. A lot of people say, well, like, oh, our black men need this, and this, but they're not willing to actually take those steps to make sure that their young black men are actually okay, you know what I'm saying. So I want to appreciate you for being like a mentor in my life.
Nah, bro. I don't even know why I rock with you like this though. I don't even know, bro. Like
He been talking about you since I talked to him at the homecoming.
Yeah, man.
He was
like,
like something. He be just locked in.
He kept, I'm
I
like,
kept
man.
seeing. I'm like, first time I see him, I it's crazy because I called him Unc before I even seen him, and then he turned around. He was like, man, where we get some Parker there, man? He was worried about his truck, and so I was like, all right, it's cool, da da da. So then maybe like 15, 20 minutes later, I seen Unc pulling up on a go-kart. I was like, Unc, where you get that from? He Then 10 minutes later, he had a different color go-kart. He had a black one, then he had a white one. I said, okay. Then he came back with a purple one. I was like, oh my God, Unc just got motion. Then later today, he coming through rolling. He in the back of one now. I'm just, man, my Unc everywhere. So we was thugging with Unc, man. Every time we seen him, we had to speak. So that's just the vibe it was.
Yeah,
it's
man.
positive energy.
It was really good, man. And then but I know what it is to be in PV and trying to do your thing and me being in that environment. But the advice I do have for you though, bro, is to take advantage of every opportunity PV has to offer. You know, I know you been doing your thing, and I support you anyway. I can support you, or my League with Love can support you in what you got going on. Right. I don't mind, but I want you to take advantage of the resources, right? Because it's gonna get real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and I would say learn a trade. You know what I'm saying, understand that financial literacy. So that's that once you get these different bags and stuff like that, you're able to know what to do with it. Capitalize on it. Like build a community. My specialty is building communities, positive communities, and I want to do that with you. So anytime League with Love can help you on your journey, well, we're willing to do that. So just let us know, let me know. But I tap in with you like almost daily, like good morning. Man, have a great day, because I want you to see you do that, because every day we live, we are dying. So we gonna make sure we living each day.
Facts. Taking advantage of that free will.
Facts. Taking advantage of that free will, man.
It's the same. It's yesterday is the past, the future is a mystery. Yeah. And today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on that. I'll be living in the present. I got a flag in my room where I stream. It say prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? I got these big dreams, and I just want everybody to know, like everybody that's watching, or even y'all, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what age you at. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? It's anybody who ever doubted you, you know what I'm saying? Even your own thoughts. That can be them too. That's one of my biggest quotes is prove them wrong, you know what I'm saying? And I really take pride in proving them wrong. Whatever and them don't even have to be people. Right. It could be your thoughts. It could be anything. It could be you. Yeah. Prove them wrong. Whatever. And it couldn't be people, because people that said I got people that I don't even talk to no more. I don't got no hate towards them, but they just said like, bro, you just When I was at 400 followers on Instagram, they said, bro, you post. What are you posting that for? People are gonna see that, right? And now people seeing it, and you know what I'm saying, I'm capitalizing off of it. So do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, got you. Even if you gotta let some people go, if you got that feeling in your heart, if you have a gut feeling in your heart telling you like I'm meant for something more, like I even talk to my mama still to this day, because my mama still say she got some stuff that she still want to do. And so I say, if you got that gut feeling in your heart, no matter where you from, what age, skin color, whatever, if you got that feeling in your heart telling you that you meant for more, there's a 100% chance you're probably meant for more. Got you. So go for more.
So I'm big on writing stuff down. Have you wrote your goals down? No. Oh, have you wrote your dreams down?
Nah.
All right. So next time we talk, I want you to sit down, write your dreams down, and what you want to do, everything, and let your imagination run. Have you done it, Crystal?
I write my stuff on my mirrors.
Okay.
So, because I love to look in the mirror.
Mama do that too.
Right. So all of my stuff that I have to do, I want to do, my dreams, and I write it on my mirrors. Yeah. So all around my space. Yeah. So some people use sticky notes.
I write. Yeah, I never been like a writer. I never really been a writer. I don't even take a notebook to class. I don't even write notes in class.
But you'll be surprised, because I have some goals that I wrote down 10 years ago, right. And I found the piece of paper, and I'm like, oh, I checked that one. I checked that one. I checked that one. Like, it's a pretty cool checkpoint for yourself.
It is. I'm really big on that. I'm really big on writing it down. I do journal every day, and when I talk to God, that's my way of me and God talking, or But I do write down my dreams and things like that. I do recommend that you do it and let your imagination run as if you were 5 years old. Because y'all already knew what y'all want to do, Mr. Educator.
I did.
At 5, and I want to be a football player and this, that, and the other. I'm so far from that.
Yeah, I love optimism. I love optimism, man.
You know what I'm saying? So do
like
that.
Your mama, I coached too. Yeah. I've done all of that. So. I may have to meet your mama. What she went to school at?
Prairie View.
Prairie View.
I'm talking about like high school.
She went to school in Cypress, Cypress Falls.
Oh, so she from Houston. So she's
Yeah, she from Houston.
Okay.
She from
okay.
a small neighborhood called Carverdale, Texas.
Carverdale.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
C Block.
It's C Block. It's all good.
Shout out Carverdale, man.
Shout out
They gentrifying
Carverdale,
the
man.
mess out of our neighborhood.
I know.
Yeah.
All the way down, all the way to I-10, all that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show. Thank
Sure.
you, Miss.
Crystal, thank you. I really enjoyed the talk, Gio.
Thank you.
You seem to be a really positive, cool beam of light, and I hope that no matter who you come in contact with, just keep on doing it. Like I said, I did go look at your TikTok, and I really do like how you bring the energy, the whole little. How you do it?
Hey, how can they
Yeah.
reach you? How can they follow you?
Hey, man, you can follow me on Instagram. We almost at 80K followers on Instagram. Follow me at TikTok. My old one got banned. We was at 300K, but we trying to get 100K. We at 82,000 right now. And then y'all can subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Twitch, man. It's all at Jordax, GEORDAX.
All right, and this has been a special episode of the process. Lead with love, and I'm your host, Q the Interview. Y'all be cool. Man,
Good.
whew, that.